Welcome back to another Lusso Overland video. In this video, I'm going to take off this door panel. This is a Gen 3 Montero, so this video is going to apply to 2001 to 2006 Monteros. I have the window down. I just disconnected the negative battery cable, just because anytime we're unplugging any kind of electrical wire harnesses, I like to have the battery unplugged, just less chance of shorting anything out. So with that done, first thing I'm going to do is take off this master window switch panel. Just got a plastic pry tool that I need to get underneath it. Same thing on the back side. There it goes. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take off the side screws. These are normally covered with a little plastic cap to make them a little more aesthetically pleasing. So you just take a flathead screwdriver, pop that cap, that protective cap over off, and then you just unscrew them, and then there would be another one right here. This car is missing it, the same exact thing. Okay, next we need to remove this padded armrest cover. So coming back in with the plastic pry tools, it just pops straight off. There's these 3 plastic retainers. As you can see, 2 of them came off with the pad. One of them stayed behind in there. So once we get the panel off, I need to remember to grab that, stick it back on its mount for when we reinstall this cover. Now this cover, removing this is essential because there's a screw right here that needs to be removed. I've seen a lot of Monteros, including this one when I bought it, that this handle is busted, and it's because people don't know that this screw is here, and so they yank on this thing to try and get the panel off, and it just ends up busting this handle. There we go. Okay, so now we've come to the most annoying part of the job, and that is removing this interior door handle trim bezel. Let me see, I have an extra one here. I can kind of illustrate how it attaches. On the inside, there's these plastic holes. That's gonna have like a little pin, a little plastic piece kind of retaining it. But the main place where it's attaching is with this metal clip. So you need to kind of come in from the outside, push down on that metal clip so you can pop the top of it out from the door panel. And once you do that, there's this piece of wire that's tucked down, and then once the top is off, you'll just kind of be able to snake it out, like lift it out like that. But these things are kind of annoying. I have sometimes just yank the whole panel off without removing these, and they kind of just fling off. But you do risk damaging some of those plastic kind of top connectors that way, but I have done it. Okay, so yeah, basically I just reached in with this little screwdriver and depressed down on that metal clip. That allowed the top to come out, and then I just snaked the whole thing out. So that is it. That is attaching the door panel to the door outside of plastic push pins on the other side. You can remove this tweeter cover. It just pulls right off, but you don't necessarily have to. But as you can see, it just pops right off, just has a clip right here and some clips right here. So we'll do that. And then the only thing I need to do is pull this out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the bottom first, kind of firmly like that. And then you can lift the door panel up, and normally you would have a light connector. It looks like mine was already disconnected, but that is normally gonna be right here, and then you'll just squeeze that wire harness to disconnect that, and that will be your door panel. You can see all the different like white clips that go around the edge. One of them stayed here, so I'll need to grab that with just like a trim removal tool. This one's kind of crumbling on me, which is not uncommon given their age. So I might replace that one. Cool, and that's it.